Dreams are made to be achieved.
What's going on, everybody? It's Milwaukee Buck here, coming to y'all from California, I-10 East specifically. The current time now is 8:34 p.m. The temperature is 75 degrees. We're just cruising here on our way back to Phoenix. We're going to Amazon Fulfillment Center, AZA 5, I believe. And I also think that we have a trailer swap to do before we actually head home. Once I get home, I'll be doing my 10-hour break. And then I'll be back out on the road. I am debating on how do I proceed to upload videos, because my data is really slow at uploading, and specifically when a video is 15 to 30 minutes long, it seems like it takes all day. So this is what I've been trying to figure out, is what can I do, what options I have, because I want to upload videos in a more proficient way, meaning pump more videos out without it taking all day, especially with interruptions like phone calls and all that stuff. It interrupts the data. I use an Action Cam phone pairing, so I'm using the phone as, you know, my data. I don't have any wireless internet in the truck or anything like that. So I was thinking of doing short clips, like 3 to 5 minute segments possibly, but I'm also trying to save battery on the camera. So if I turn off the camera, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, especially if I'm like in Walmart or something like that, trying to shoot a little scene or something, what I'm doing, then it's just gonna drain the battery. There's a few times where I've gone to grab the camera, hat cam specifically, and the battery was dead. So I'm trying to give you guys a little more, but I have to figure out behind the scenes how to do it more proficiently. This lane, besides the other one, is really bumpy, but like I said, do it more proficiently, or do it with more efficiency. Efficient. I have a hard time choosing words to say. I don't know. It's not a speech impediment. It's, I don't know. But anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to pump out more and more videos in decent time. So editing, taking out things and adding things ain't really all that hard. It's the videos when my phone is constantly being interrupted. So we'll see. When I get home, you guys see that flickering? That goes to show you that this lane is terrible. They need to resurface this lane right here. Or is that just that truck's headlight? Whatever. I do have a laptop, but what's the point in bringing the laptop on the truck to make videos unless I can use my mobile hotspot? but I would rather just have the mobile hotspot directed to the phone, or like the camera to the phone, and tether it that way. So I don't know. I thought about calling Best Buy though too and asking them, how do you do this? Because I think sometimes I think it's me, you know, and I think it's the equipment, only because the action camera, which is a Sony FDR X3000, is probably older than a lot of the new action cams out there on the market. I have 2 of them, and they're $300 a piece. I punch in, like, I connect it to my phone, but it only gives limited, like, Wi-Fi. So, like I said, I don't know if it's the connection or what. 'Cause I'm thinking you can tether the action camera to the phone using the mobile hotspot, and I have mobile hotspot. I'll just have to look into it more. So that's really it. This bumpy road is ridiculous. We got our hours back at, I shall say me instead of we. I got my hours back at like 3:05, I believe. I actually shut down last night at a Walmart, and I wasn't bothered. Nobody bothered me, so. Went in there and got some of those blue towels that I used to clean the floor with, the truck floor, and that was it. Picked up a trailer, took it to Mira, Loma, and then picked up this trailer. Now we're just cruising. I don't need any diesel. To make it all the way there. All the way to Phoenix. Hope you guys are enjoying the view. I know it's kind of dark out. Looks like there's an animal right there. But I know it's kind of dark out, but trying to get that right too, as far as the angles and stuff like that. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I want to make sure things look good before it's published or produced, whichever word you want to use. You, the general public. But anyway, that's it for now. We have about 3.5 hours to go. I'm gonna check back in with you guys in a little bit. Please do me a huge favor. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll be posting more video game PlayStation 5 content or videos. I actually got MLB The Show 21, which I played a little bit of before I left on this tour. I may even give you guys a little bit of a review, personal in-person review of what I think so far. Anyway, like I was saying before I continue to ramble on, please like, subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. What's going on, guys? It's me, Milwaukee Buck here, coming to you guys from the state of Arizona. We've crossed into the state of Arizona. The current time now is 9:30 actually p.m. The temperature is 74 degrees. We're cruising at 65. We're allowed to go 65 miles an hour now. So, you know, we just cruising. I got about, oh, I made the screen dark. Shouldn't have did that. We got 2 hours, an hour and 51 minutes left till we get to AZA 5, and I believe we have to transfer a few trailers before we head home, like I was saying in the last video clip. I'm not sure what town this is. I think it's Quartzsite actually. Yeah, it's Quartzsite, because I remember going to that McDonald's. I hear this town is pretty big with RVs and stuff like that. It's starting to get bigger in size due to everyone starting to move into RVs, and it's kind of an RV town, I guess you could say. Come to think of it, I don't really see a lot of properties. But there's an RV park right there. I definitely wouldn't mind getting an RV myself later on. Pretty nice one. I always see those Ram 2500s with the big RVs, the ones that look like they have marble countertops and stuff like that. You know, one day I want to go to like La Mesa RV or any of these RV dealers and just take a tour. Of the different sizes, just to get a picture of the possibilities. I actually started tuning in, speaking of RVing, which is something sort of related. I started watching this guy, Foresty on YouTube. He's out in Canada. He has a pretty decent following on YouTube, but I started watching him about 7-8 months ago. And at first he had one of those Chevy Uplander vans. Basically his channel, and there's a few other channels out there, it's this living sort of life, sort of like it's called van life. If some of you out there don't know or never heard of it, it's pretty cool how he in particular took this Chevy Uplander van and made it his home. Had a little step through where he could sleep, and I think he said he's about 5'7", so he could sleep, and he cooks in it. He recently, about a few months ago, he, I guess you could say, upgraded to one of those Chevy Savannah vans, like one of the big ones with the double doors on the passenger side. But yeah, he makes recipes. He lives in his van 24/7. He used to work in a factory. He kind of inspired me to possibly live in a van. I currently, my situation is I do have an apartment. I don't have any kids. I don't have a lady at the moment. We'll get to that in a later video, in a future video, but I'm kind of living on my own, and the older I get, the more I think about expenses, just living expenses, and how can I curb the cost, and the camper lifestyle, the van life lifestyle seems pretty cool to get into. So I'm just kind of watching things and you know, seeing how people come up with their builds and stuff like that. I know there's some naysayers out there, they're not with the whole van life. How could you live in a van? How are you gonna take showers all day, or every day, all day, or what are some of the things I say. I try not to say it, but how are you gonna eat, and how are you gonna have heat? And well, if you watch his videos, then you'll see how he does it. He built it all himself. He built the actual Chevy van, the big one, not the Uplander, but the current one that he has. He built it himself. Like, he built all the little shelves and painted them and did all that himself. So, and he, video by video, what he does, what he's doing. He's a younger fellow. He's like 37, 36, 38, something like that. He's like me, no wife, no kids, no girlfriend. He's kind of got tired of paying rent and living in a factory. Or, see, there I go. got tired of paying rent and working at a factory, and decided to live out of his van. You guys should check him out. I've even taken the recipes and tried to jot them down and try them myself. I also watch a guy, his name is, on YouTube, that is, Living the Van Life. His name is Chad. Pretty cool guy. I never met him before, any of these guys. I never met him before, but I watch their YouTube channels and it's pretty entertaining, especially how they do all the camera work. I'm not that advanced in camera work. If it were me, I'd probably pay someone to edit my videos and then I upload them. But Chad with Living the Van Life, he lives out of his van 24/7, as he says, and it's pretty cool how those guys can make it through the harsh winters in these teeny tiny, super tiny houses, I guess you could say. As they say, anything's possible. But I definitely get inspiration from them guys, so that's pretty cool to see these guys start from scratch and build themselves up. So maybe someday you guys will see van life videos from me. I don't know, but I definitely want a pickup truck. Something like an F-250 or 2500 class. Who knows what the future holds, right? Gotta take life one day at a time, huh? Living a dream. That looks like a mule, a test car right there. I don't know if it had camo on it or what. Looked like it had camo on it. I don't know what kind of car it was though, but I see those cars out here a lot. some of the guys that drive trucks, semis, they actually live out of their trucks. I actually met a guy at one of the Amazons in California that said he lives out of his truck. I seen his microwave standing right outside of his truck. The microwave was inside the sleeper, but I could see it when I was standing right outside his door. At one point, I used to live in my truck when I was my first stint at JB Hunt, so there's nothing bad about it. It's kind of like van life, to be honest with you, but it's just you're working when you get up. Those guys are, you know, Chad would live in the van life, and Foresty Forest, they're able to do whatever it is they want. Foresty Forest does a lot of mountain climbing, so he seems to be like a mountain man. He does a lot of mountain climbing. It's pretty cool. You guys go check him out and tell him I sent you. He may not know who I am, but hopefully he checks out my channel. Who knows? Small world, right? But that's my 2 cents for this segment of video. So I'll catch you guys in the next video update. Peace.